Okay, exciting things happening. Now, Masuma Dam, we went there yesterday and photographed the elephants. There might be an opportunity for us to camp there. That means that we can actually be right next to that waterhole right through the night. Gonna find out now if there is a space available.
It's day 24 of an expedition in search of close encounters with Africa's wild animals. And we're hoping today to do something really special.
We might get lucky. What did they say?
All the killing sites are booked today.
All booked?
All booked.
Oh dear, that's a real pity.
We are trying to arrange to camp, not at the official campsite, but at one of the day spots, hides located next to waterholes. And the one we've chosen is called Masuma Dam. Up to this moment, I didn't know it was possible to camp and overnight at any of these spots. Doing so means that you're close to the animals right through the night. And we've been told that they're all booked up. But I'm not ready to give up yet.
Oh, we had wanted to spend another day again.
Yeah, stay another night in the park. We came back to Masuma Dam to see if Edward, the caretaker here, had any ideas, ways that we could actually stay here and camp here, even though they have a booking. And it seems he does.
Yeah, but if there's some other people from different countries, maybe they can share with us. Yeah, it's possible.
So we've packed up everything, returned, cameras at the ready. Light is just starting to get, just beginning to get nice. Up to now it's been hard and it's starting to soften now. It's 4:30.
The very next moment, Edward arrives.
Can we stay?
Yes, we can stay. But the thing is, I don't know maybe those people that are coming or not.
Okay.
But for now, you can stay.
Yes.
The thing is, I have already made some hot shower.
Yes.
So if you want to have a shower, you can do your shower.
Okay.
Then late, I'm going to give you some firewood. If you want some firewood
Thank
to
you.
make some outside fire.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely, you're going to stay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
My name is Andrew St. Pierre White. Join me as I build four-wheel trucks and travel to the remotest parts of the world.
I'm a prisoner of this hill.
To be fair, this kind of experience is not just exclusive to the self-driver. I'm talking. You have no idea how often that happens. As I was saying, but the difference is that if you were at a lodge, there would be several other people with you all of the time. And to get an opportunity, we've had the afternoon, virtually the entire afternoon, with nobody else here. Now at this moment, Edward said that there's a good chance that there's still people coming, but that we can stay. So wouldn't it be great if they didn't arrive?
Now that we know we're going to be staying, time to think about how we are going to photograph the scene.
There is no artificial lighting on this pool. Often, if a pool is close to a lodge, they'll have artificial lighting so you can see the game. It's very often orange, it doesn't disturb the animals, or red, but nothing here. So we have a very bright moon, and we're hopefully equipped with the kind of equipment that will be able to do something in moonlight. Stills, if not video. But it's very exciting, never done it before, shooting animals in moonlight. That's what we're going to try and do later on. And we have 2 elephants frolicking. Anybody else want to say anything? Is this the best you could do?
Yeah, well, I tried to negotiate a better spot. That's all I could get.
What did you get?
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't do better.
No, I was hoping to get a little closer to the water.
This is officially the very, very best campsite I've ever had in my life. So this series was about close encounters of animals and things. I think we've officially succeeded.
I think we have as well. Yeah. Masuma Dam will go down in memories for quite some time.
I might as well stop doing this adventure travel thing now. It's been done. I can't top this.
And just then, some people arrived.
So close. So close. Come forward. Yeah. So the people that have arrived were not actually booked here. They would have booked at another one of these little private secluded spots. But it turns out there's nobody there. They didn't pitch up or something. So they let them come here. And Edward even came to me and asked my permission. Would it be okay? Of course it's okay. You know, it's a no-brainer. But we almost had the whole place to ourselves. So close.
Day breaks over Masuma Dam, but with very few animals around the waterhole, we'll get back to nitpicking about our camping gear.
You've heard of the expression, a watched pot never boils. I'm going to modify it a bit. With this Kodak burner, this is the pot that never boils.
And it's time to sort out my laundry.
Now, towards the end of the trip, one's dirty washing becomes really quite, you know what I mean? It's kind of, and sometimes it fights back when you try and get it into the bag. Masuma Dam has been one of the most rewarding bush photographic experiences of my life. It's been fantastic. I've loved every second of it. So it's with difficulty that I have to turn my back and head off. And as the days count down, pretty close to concluding my Africa expedition for 2018, I'm going to finish with something rather special. Those of you who know the Top Gear show may remember the three going to a place in Botswana called Kubu Island. When interviewed off television, it was kind of an open forum question time with the Top Gear crew. They were asked, what is the most interesting and most beautiful place you've ever been to? And their collective answer was Kubu Island, Botswana. We'll be going there today. Good morning. In the town of Nata, doing our last little stock up before we head south. We're off to the Makgadikgadi Salt Pans. On the main road between Nata and Maun, looking for the turn off. The road to Kubu Island and the Makgadikgadi track. Well, there are hundreds of tracks, and there's going to be a lot of guesswork involved in getting there.
but I know somewhere along here there is a turn off south, and it'll probably start with a bit of a gravel road. I think this might be it here, and it'll deteriorate into a 2-track, actually a path through the scrub. And from this point it's probably a 2-hour drive. Yeah, this looks like it looks promising, and we'll be on one of my favorite places on the entire planet. We're going to have a great couple of days ahead. I was last in the area in 2013. So this is the first of the problems. This is typical navigation Makgadikgadi Salt style. So my inkling says go left, I think. I've been to this part of the Makgadikgadi Salt Pans probably 30 times, and every single time I go there I go through the same process. There is no direct route to Kubu Island. It doesn't exist. So we just literally have to just find a track that's going vaguely in the right direction and follow it. That's navigation Makgadikgadi style. But every single time I've been here, I've managed to get where I've wanted to go. So today, same as any other. And what do you think about that?
I think we just pick a track and go. Sounds like fun. We'll end up somewhere.
This is true. We will know that by the time this evening comes, we will be somewhere.
We will be
This is something we know.
It's because we're professionals.
Because we're professionals. Because we don't look like it, but we are.
Yeah.
Niligwana pale Uganda nilifurahi na tingi we. Niligwana pale Uganda nilifurahi na tingi oh.
Hello, horse.
Are they wild? They are now. Well, quick lunch stop. Live for this kind of travel and this kind of landscape. Absolutely love it. Flat, wide open spaces, big sky country. We've probably got about an hour to go before we reach Kubu Island. And the drive here has been fantastic. Lots of dust, beautiful parklands, just gorgeous. Principles and rules of this kind of travel. Principle is we're going to try and keep the pan on our left. We're going to look for the most well-used track, and we're going to get a nice cold Coke. As for rules, there aren't any. Principle is this: we have Salt Pan. On the bank of Salt Pan, edge, on the eastern edge is Kubu Island. We have Ntwetwe Pan. What I've got to do now is follow the track, the most used track, south, keeping Soa on that side of the vehicle and within sight if possible. We should start to see part of Salt Pan within the next 30 or so minutes. So it's a case of now of driving and looking out for it, and using that as our landmark to steer around. You know, I've been to Kubu Island 20 times. I'm as excited to see it again now as I was the very first time, which was probably 30 years ago. It's such an amazing place. And I am looking forward to the look on Jeramey's face when he finally sees it.
Mchezo wa tingi tingi shiro. Sasa tufanye nini? Mchezo wa tingi tingi shiro. Tufanye nini shiro? Tuimbe yote shiro. Hey ha hey ho hey ha hey ha hey ho. Watch out.
Hang on. This looks like somebody's backyard. Oh well, every road leads somewhere.
Oh well, I think we're getting closer. The road was moving westerly, southwesterly, and now it's starting to swing around a very large pan that is not so a pan, but it's a very, very large pan. It's easy to mistake it. The map indicates that it's another large pan, nameless. But the road now is starting to curve around in a more easterly direction, so we are getting close.
There it is, Kubu Island, a national treasure, a place of deep cultural significance to the Tswana people. And to my dismay, there is somebody defiling it.
This is what the people of Kubu Island, who look after the area and administer the area, have to put up with. They have to put up with people driving over the island even though they know better, and they've said to me many, many times that I've come here that they have to deal with this kind of behavior. It just saddens me and angers me. It is so completely unnecessary, and it's one group of people that do it. South Africans. None of the people from different countries would dream of driving up there. They wouldn't even consider it. It's just so that's what happens. That's what we've got to put up with. Lots of money and no sense. I find it very frustrating and very saddening. We have to put up with people like that. So, if you want to take notice of the number plate, yeah, see both of them from Gauteng in South Africa. Anyway, we're going to have a look around and decide where we're going to set up our cameras for the night. The trouble is, the choice is really a big challenge because there are so many absolutely stunning places. So what do you reckon?
This isn't a place where you run out of ideas.
That's the trouble. Too many ideas.
There's too many ideas.
Too many ideas.
You can't run out of ideas. There's some places where you just don't know what else to do, but this is not that. I mean, not that you know what to do, but you never run out.
Wow. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to spend 2 nights here. First night, we've done a bit of a recce. Did the drone shots, as you have already seen. But tomorrow, what we're planning to do is to actually sleep out in the open on the island and film the moonrise, sunrise, and sunset. That's our plan for tomorrow night.
Somewhere in the story that might help. So, it was a nice frame with just the pan and just the blue.
The moonlight is absolutely fantastic, really amazing. So this time tomorrow, as long as the wind doesn't come up, at the moment there's a breeze, it's cool but it's not cold. As long as the wind doesn't come up and it remains like it is now, tomorrow evening we'll be settled in our little fly camp on one of the high spots on Kubu, ready to photograph the moon setting and the sun rising. So looking forward to that.
In the next and final episode in this series, we bask in a blood moon lunar eclipse on Kubu Island.